Finally today, as the global population continues to grow, we are projected to reach an estimated global population of 9 billion people by year 2050. That means that meat production would need to double over the next 28 years to meet the needs of our ever-expanding population. In fact, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization, feed and crop production will also need to increase to meet the needs of livestock. Eventually, resources could become a little bit more difficult to secure. However, there are some unique solutions to growing protein demand, including insects.
Wait, where's the cricket?
We recently caught up with Assistant Extension Educator Hannah Guenther and a few others at a recent 4-H Adventure Day where participating students got some hands-on experience with having crickets on the menu. While most people cringe at the thought of insects in or as our food, the practice of consuming insects has been part of human diets for years. Some say it could be a solution to feeding a growing population.
And too, I feel like so many times we want protein we want one ingredient items, we want whole foods. Well, these crickets are a whole food. They're an amazing protein source. So I kind of think it's going to be interesting how we just get creative in incorporating them in new ways. Like protein bars or a protein powder. Like why can't we use them as a topping on Greek yogurt or an addition to, a dip or a trail mix. So I think it's going to be interesting to see, but I definitely think they're going to kind of be making their way into our food supply.
I'm not eating it.
While most kids are always up for some snacks, there was a bit of trepidation among the participants. However, it did appear that the more they learn, the more curious they became.
And kids do get excited about food, but I was like, this is such a cool curriculum to get them excited. That's something entirely new, but we can still talk about protein, but in a really unique way. And not to mention, it's kind of a cool way to talk about foods that are eaten around the world, not just foods that are eaten here in Nebraska. So it was really fun to use. So some kids, I talk about that, okay, we're gonna be eating bugs today. And at first they're like, stunned, and they're like, no, I'm not going to do it. But then by the end of it, it's funny, they come up and they get one and then they come back up for more. So I feel like once we talk about it, the more we talk about it, they were way more open-minded into trying them, which is great.
If you would like to learn more about the benefits of insects or insects as food for humans, we've included an informative link along with this story on the Market Journal website. I'm not sure if I'm sold on that idea just quite yet.